It's common knowledge now that I have been removed from the Tanki Youtuber program, and there's a lot of things to unpack here, and I decided why not make an entire video dedicated talking about this and what kind of unfolded. I actually talked to the admin that did remove me as to what was the original reason. Now, when I did mention this on my Discord server, a lot of people speculated that I was being silenced for the outspokenness that I have when it comes to just the developers in general and the game's current situation. And that's simply not true, because apparently I had violated one of Tanki Online's content creation rules. You might be asking what video actually prompted this removal. Well, it was actually the Tanki Online degen video where I basically broke down the different types of players in Tanki Online, or well, the different types of degenerates in Tanki Online. And if you actually sit down and took the 5 minutes out of your life to watch that video, you'll notice that the video was pretty lighthearted and I did not attack any of the developers, rather the player base itself. I did talk to Tasmans and Jumper initially when I did get banned, and none of them had any problems with what I said. Now, obviously, all of us could be wrong. Maybe there's a perspective of where maybe I was extremely offensive. But there's also snowflakes that are really happy that I got removed from the program, which I kind of don't care at all. The main reason I even started making videos was to help people, and I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm going to continue posting videos, guides, controversial videos once in a while, and just my takes on the game, and I will stay as transparent as I was before. So, apparently one of the rules I might have violated out of the rest of them are the unreasonable criticism and conflict. So the unreasonable criticism of the game or content that fuels in-game conflicts is the only reason I could see them removing me from the program as a whole. Note that when I did get initially banned, they gave me no explanation whatsoever, and what's also hilarious is that actually brings me to my next part, where they favoritize Russian YouTubers over EN-speaking YouTubers, or English-speaking YouTubers. Now, we all know that Immortal Hero bots his views for live streams. Like, there's no way in hell this guy is pulling more than 500 views at 3 a.m. at Russia. Yeah, good luck convincing me that. Tasmans, on the other hand, barely makes 200 views on the live stream that we had with all the YouTubers together. And that's one thing. Now, the second thing is that the online gambling scene in the Tanki YouTuber space is quite a lot. And that's actually a violation of one of the main rules when it comes to Tanki Online content creation. Now, this gives me exactly one of two options. Either I appeal and get that video taken down so I could go back into the program, or I leave that video on and continue making videos for Tanki Online. Now, I have appealed it and I have yet to get an answer back. So when I do get an answer back, I will probably post it on Discord and on the YouTuber post page. And this basically kind of brings up one of the main root problems that Tanki Online have with their developer team, and that is to not be transparent with them. If you speak out against them, they will silence you, and as long as you glaze any of the developers, whether it be Hazel or anyone else, you'll get praise, or you'll actually get promoted by them. And I am no sellout, and I will never be a sellout to anyone, even if they do give me money. And before I do end this video, I do want to highlight a recent comment that I got 10 hours ago, and I'll read you the comment. Honestly, I think Tanki is right. Attacking your own players isn't very enriching content to support, and I don't know if Tanki cares. But months ago, you made a thumbnail where you compared Magnum players to homosexuals, which is homophobic and quite outdated. At least I stopped watching your videos after that because it seems I'm not welcome here. So this man basically got offended by a thumbnail that I made as a joke. And keep in mind that this guy does click on my videos once in a while. So, I mean, if you're gonna get offended by someone, why watch their videos? It's the same with every cringe comment that I get, like, oh, you're cringe and I hate your videos. Then don't click the video. If you don't want to watch my videos, don't click them. You click my video, you give me that extra view, and then you comment down, well, that video was cringe, or, oh, you're being homosexual. I'm not homosexual, let's be honest. I don't care what sexuality you are. I don't care what you do, who you finger, whose holes you fill up. That's none of my problem. My thing was to be humorous. And if you're really going to take offense to that, well, it's 2025, guys. It's time to grow up. You can't be offended by everything. You can't be snowflakes. And you can't just be offended by anything everyone says, because I could be offended as well by you calling me out, because my feelings also matter. You see how stupid that sounds? And it's the same thing with all of that. Like, I mean, I'm calling out players because that's what I see. I see this in game and then I call it out. There's no, you can't call me a liar for that. But anyways, I'm not going to give these people the time of day and argue with them. It's like talking to a brick wall. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in another one. Peace.